Constantino.
¿Qué huele?
Pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
David, I just have one last question for you. Pacquiao retired. I know he's your favorite fighter. What's your thoughts?
This is a career. It's a well-deserved, retirement. You know what I mean? I think some people just retire, but some people, they deserve to retire. You know, he's had countless world title fights, countless championships, and one of the best performances. You know, he was an entertainer. You know, he put one of the best fights out of everybody. So over and over and over again. So I just feel like, as a fan, as his fan, it makes me happy to see him retire. You know, especially now he's getting older. You know, you could tell his last fight. You know, it's I don't know Pacquiao personally like that, but it scares me because I'm his fan. You know, I don't want to see nothing happen to him. So I feel like this is the best decision he could make. And now, you know, he's transitioning into politics. So I mean, it just makes me very happy to be a Pacquiao fan. You know, overall at the end of the day, and you know, he deserves his retirement.
How are you gonna remember him?
Definitely, shit. I'm gonna make my son remember him too, even though it wasn't his era. You know, my son definitely gonna be showing him.
No, keep going, David.
Oh, he's definitely gonna be showing him the fights, and you know, I'm definitely gonna keep watching the fights. You know, I don't think there's ever gonna be a Pacquiao ever again.
What's your favorite fight of his?
Fuck, I got a lot. Okay, I'll give you the top 5. I think top 1, the first one is Pacquiao versus Cotto. Second is Pacquiao Margarito. Pacquiao Morales 1, 2, and 3. And let me see another one. Pacquiao when he fought David Diaz. The way he knocked him out, that was fucking crazy.
It was a straight left and he just went down.
Yeah.
It was like something.
Oh no! I can't forget. I think this is probably one of the best performances from any fighter being champion for so long and coming back is Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. And I had the chance to be there too, so that shit was crazy.
What did you think when he dropped him in the first?
I went crazy, bro. I went crazy. I didn't think he was gonna even drop him at all. You know, and he knocked him out, knocked him down in the first round, and then just the fight the whole time back and forth. So it was a good fight, man. Pacquiao is definitely a legend, and it makes me happy that I got to experience and watch his fights. You know, like my dad talks about Chavez, you know, all those other fighters back then, and you know, I feel like with me, with my kids, and my grandkids, I'm gonna be talking about Pacquiao. So, you know, it was really just a dope experience just to see him, just growing up and seeing him fight and putting it on those performances.
Any message you want to tell him?
Pacquiao, I love you, man. Thank you for all the great experiences, all the great fights you gave all his fans.
I'm sure he knew you were a fighter. Did he ever give you some advice?
No, I didn't talk to him.
Words of wisdom?
No, I've seen him, and the last time, when he fought Keith Thurman, I mean, he let me in the bag, and I took a picture with him.
What'd you tell him?
Just that he's one of my favorite fighters, you know, just fanboy shit, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking just being stoked being there, but... yeah, I've seen him in the gym a couple times when I used to train at Wild Card. You know, too, I didn't want to bug, really. I didn't want to kind of bug him too much, but yeah, he's always been nice. He's always been a nice person.
David, how does it feel that you can be that fighter for someone else who looks up to you?
It's a great feeling, bro. Like I tell a lot of people too, sometimes it's not even about the belts or anything. It's about the fans, and you know, I get a lot of messages too. People saying that I motivate them, and you know, to even be better for themselves, or even, you know, just wanting to be a boxer. So for me to, you know, motivate a person I don't even know, I've never even met, you know, it means a lot to me that I could just reach out to them and possibly change their life with the way I box, you know. So it just makes me really grateful and more hungry to keep working hard every single day.
It's hard not to get inspired from your story, from being a chubby kid to losing weight just for boxing and becoming a world champion. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I mean, if I could do it, bro, honestly, anybody else could do it, because that's the way I was thinking too. Like, when I was younger, I'm like, fuck, like, I can't do this, it's too hard. But, you know, you just got to get in your head, and so, you know, if you want something done, you got to, you know, work hard, and it doesn't matter what it is, if it's boxing, basketball, business, whatever. You just got to dedicate yourself, say, I'm going to put all into it. If it doesn't, and then you got to be real with yourself. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but give yourself that opportunity to put everything into it. You know what I mean? That's when I came up to, I was like, I'm going to try my best, bro. If it doesn't work out, then fuck it. But as long as I know for myself that I tried my hardest, that's all it really takes.
And at what age did you say that to yourself?
I was like 13, 14.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it was hard, bro, super hard. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to give up a lot of times. From 13 all the way to 16, 17. even until 18, you know, I was like, fuck, I don't know if boxing's for me. I mean, I've worked my whole life, but it's just a lot of things, you know, financially it's hard. It's hard to keep yourself going and keep paying for this stuff.
It's expensive.
Especially if you don't have a job and all you do is box. It was really expensive. But if you really want it enough, you're willing to find ways to make it work. And thank God I'm where I think I deserve to be at and where my life needs to be at right now.
You earned it the hard way. What do you tell those underdogs, those kids that are like maybe a little chubby and they want to box but feel a little embarrassed or like they don't believe in
What I tell all the kids, man, is just don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody's criticism. If you think that this is for you and you want to box and you really want to be a world champion, then just give it your all. Fuck what everybody says. You know, you're always gonna have doubters at the end of the day. There's always gonna be people talking shit. Even to me today, I still got a lot of people talking shit about me, but I don't care about nobody's opinion. You know, it's only at the end of the day, it's about how bad you want it and how bad you want to. Well, how much work you're willing to put in to get what you want to do, and that's all that matters.
You're a former world champion. No one can ever take that away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, thank you.
Constantino Garcia here for Little Giant Boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on social media at Constantino Garcia.